In the final weeks of World War I, one of the most unbelievable rescue stories unfolded deep in the forest of Argonne, France. It was October 1918. Over 500 men from the US 77th Infantry Division, later known as the Lost Battalion, were surrounded by German forces. Trapped behind enemy lines with no food, no water, and worst of all, no way to communicate with their own side. To make matters worse, the American artillery thought they were shelling the enemy, but they were bombing their own men. The soldiers tried sending runners, but every one of them was either killed or captured. Radios were useless, smoke signals were too risky. Hope was running out. Then they turned to their last, most desperate option, a pigeon. Her name was Chère Amie, French for dear friend. She was their final messenger. With trembling hands, they tied a note to her leg. It read, "We are along the road parallel to 276.4. Our own artillery is dropping a barrage directly on us. For heaven's sake, stop it." As soon as they released her, the sky exploded with gunfire. The Germans saw her rise and tried to shoot her down. She was struck in the chest, blinded in one eye, and her leg, the one carrying the message, was nearly severed. But somehow, she kept flying. 25 miles through enemy territory, wounded, bleeding, barely conscious. But she made it. She delivered the message in just under 30 minutes. The shelling stopped. Reinforcements were sent, and over 200 soldiers were saved from what would have been certain death. Chère Amie was treated like a war hero. Medics worked to save her life. She was awarded the Croix de Guerre for bravery, and after her death, her body was preserved and placed in the Smithsonian Institution, where she remains today. In a war filled with horror and chaos, a tiny pigeon reminded the world of one simple truth. Even the smallest creature can carry the weight of hundreds of lives on its wings. If you love stories like this, real, raw, and unforgettable, hit the subscribe button. There are hundreds more hidden tales of war just waiting to be told.